We're playing second grade.
Bingo.
Bingo. You can't say bingo yet. Story.
Yep, bingo.
Bingo!
I got a bingo.
Say bingo. Say bingo. Bingo!
Hee-haw! He only had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music, and he was quite tall and slim.
He was a linky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky, donkey. I was running on my new racetrack.
Have you ever tried to capture your parents' attention or try to engage them, especially while we're remote? Well, we have just the thing for you. Welcome to Ritzman's Drive-In Reading Night. We're going to show you everything we did as far as planning, using the data from our diagnostic reading, ELA and iReady, and we also looked at our current pacing guide. And we wanted to make sure that our current curriculum and what kids were working on was able to be seen right in our reading night. And we also met with our leadership, our SIP teams, as well as the teacher volunteers who came and wanted to help participate. So in order to grab our parents' attention and engage them 100%, we call it authentic engagement, not just showing up, not just giving resources. We are going to show you how to magically do that.
Planning for reading night began with a brainstorming session with our SIP team. Our planning sheet was created by the team members initially and expanded by our admin coach team and admin Title I coordinator. As a shared doc, members could add information as the work was completed or expanded. I researched many online ideas, and teachers who volunteered to work that night at the live meet stations selected and fine-tuned their choices. A station template was filled out for each activity and provided uniformity. Teachers decided the materials they needed for their activity, and the office and admin team helped create copies and assemble the resource bags. The SIP team helped create an invitation on Google Forms, ideas for snack bags, books we gave away, and feedback ideas. These notes were added to the planning document. Later, links to the website, parent communication documents, Flipgrid information, and survey results were also added so the team could access the information as they needed it.
Oh, Kermie, I just love the way you talk to me. Hey, remember, communication is everything. And that's what we did. We not only communicated to our staff about reading night and what would be happening and how we could use their help, but also we communicated to parents and to students. We advertised in morning announcements on all calls. We even did some personal phone calls to invite people. And we also made sure that in our all call that we put a Google form so that they could respond and let us know the students that are coming, what grade level, and how many in their family are participating, because we created our resource bags that were by grade level. That way we wanted to make sure we had enough prepared. And then the night of, they were able to drive through Ritzman and pick up their pizza that had the directions and the QR code for logging in for our website, as well as to receive their materials. So it was great. So parents, we could check off and make sure they were the ones that registered, and even if they hadn't pre-registered, we made sure we had enough for everyone.
Hi, I want to talk about the resource pack that we used for reading night here at Ritzman. We used our first energy bags that we had leftovers of, and it worked out quite nicely. To that, we added a little bag that had some journals in it and writing utensils. We added a reading journal that we purchased that was daily reading comprehension according to grade level. We added some scholastic books that we had purchased according to grade level again, which were very nice. We added a folder that had all of the handouts that the students would need to access the interactive stations with the teachers, some benchmark resources, and some bingo boards, etc. in there. We had also an important item, which was the handout to how to access the website. Students were sent an email link, but also they could use this QR code, and the schedule for the evening was on that page. And that was our resource bag.
Welcome to Ritzman CLC Reading Night website. Our theme for Reading Night was based on drive-in movies. So all of our graphics, materials, and activities were based on this one theme. Once Ritzman families navigated to the site, we started out with a quick welcome video from the principal that explained how to utilize the site. Families were able to access the video by clicking the picture or the hyperlinks. Our vision was to create a student experience similar to an in-person event. We set up our stations to start every 15 minutes for flexibility. The station start times and stop times are posted here. As mentioned by Mrs. Hazlett and accessible through a video on this Reading Night supply bag description, students were provided a bag of materials that they picked up at the school by driving through. In addition, families received a large Donato's pizza, popcorn, movie candy, and drinks to take with them to enjoy for the evening. Students were able to access each site via the graphic or hyperlink, which led them to a live teacher ready to interact with the students and families on their specific station. Now that the event is over, students can access videos and materials that explain how to use the station. In order for students to stay engaged, and our team incorporated cuckoo, kangaroo, brain breaks. Students can access those via the hyperlink or the illustration. As mentioned, all stations were based on student data needs and parent survey results. Stations were categorized by student grade levels. As you can see, this station catered to kindergarten through 3rd grade, where this station catered to K through 1st grade students. In addition to all of the interactive live stations that offered students the opportunity to interact with past teachers, other staff members, and other students they normally don't interact with during the day, we also promoted Akron Public School literacy apps that students could use and access. These links and graphics, once clicked, will lead students to specific literacy apps. Also, what's literacy without some great read-aloud books? In conjunction with our movie theme, our site featured various read-aloud books read by famous actors found on the website Storyline online. Students could access those by hitting the illustration or the link. Lastly, we wanted to ensure that we receive feedbacks from parents and students regarding our event. To do this, we created a contest where students enter to win by posting a Flipgrid video of them and their families participating in one of our reading night activities. In addition, parents also needed to complete our parent survey in order for their child to be eligible. Links to both of these requirements were incorporated in our site. Once these two requirements were met, our staff reviewed the feedback and chose 3 students to receive gift baskets that included books, board games, candy, and other movie-themed items.
Thank you for the pizza and treats. I enjoyed all this. I love everything you put together in this. I just love it. So I was just wondering if you could do more of these, and please, I hope you can do more of these because I had a fun time doing this and I loved it.
Hello, Rapunzel here, and I hope that you've enjoyed Ritzman's presentation from their Reading Night Drive-In Parent Involvement. If you have any questions, please feel free to call Ritzman. Remember, it's about having fun and authentically engaging with our students and parents. I think that's a wrap. What do you think, Ringo? Yeah, you're like Rapunzel here. You want to walk up my hair? I think that's a wrap, buddy.